October 7, 2017. Lisbon. Thousands of people who have come to a massive conference are waiting for the so-called Cryptoqueen, Ruja Ignatova, to take the stage. But it's not just ordinary conference goers waiting for her. The FBI is also waiting in the audience to arrest her. But no one has come up on stage. Ruja's absence on stage was only the first shock. The main mystery was how she managed to deceive the whole world by creating a $15 billion crypto pyramid scheme. (2014) Bulgaria. Ruja Ignatova, a little-known Bulgarian-German entrepreneur, creates her own ambitious cryptocurrency, OneCoin. The project immediately began to be actively advertised as a cryptocurrency that was to become a serious alternative to Bitcoin, surpassing it in popularity, value, and scale of use. Ruja immediately began calling herself the Cryptoqueen. OneCoin officially launches in Bulgaria, but Ruja's ambitions stretch far beyond her home country. She organized large-scale glamorous conferences in London, Dubai, and Hong Kong, talking about her revolutionary blockchain and promising huge profits. And people believed her. After all, Dr. Ruja gave the impression of an incredibly confident, successful, smart leader, and a true expert in finance. She always appeared in public in expensive dresses and diamond jewelry, which symbolized her success. Ruja knew several languages, had a degree in economics, and earned a doctorate in law and philosophy from Oxford. She also consulted for the well-known international company McKinsey, where she worked with a number of international banks and financial institutions. So, Ruja began to actively promote a new vision of the future, where everyone, regardless of their wealth, will be able to participate in the global digital economy, manage their money independently, and increase their income by at least 300%. To do this, they only need to invest in OneCoin, which will soon be worth as much as Bitcoin and more. And in the first year of its existence, people collectively invested the first $1 billion in OneCoin. But this was only the beginning of the largest crypto scam in history. In order to attract more people to the scheme, Ignatova decides to involve Sebastian Greenwood, who is a specialist in multi-level marketing, or MLM. They launched a large-scale company where participants earned bonuses for attracting new investors. This mechanism provided a steady flow of funds to the scheme. However, they did not sell OneCoins, but rather educational materials on stock trading in the form of video tutorials that teach people how to use cryptocurrencies. Therefore, legally, the company had no financial obligations to the participants. In fact, these courses were superficial, and their real purpose was to lure people into the scheme and sell more.
So this is why I see the One Academy, which is the only way how you can mine coins, by the way, as a kind of driver's license for cryptocurrency. Do not mine cryptocurrency. Do not trade cryptocurrency without education.
The training packages had 7 levels, with prices ranging from 110 to 118,000 euros. The packages provided a certain amount of tokens that could already be used to buy OneCoin. The amount of tokens depended on the level of the trading package purchased. For example, one of the victims of the scheme, Jennifer McAdam, invested 10,000 euros in OneCoin and was able to attract her relatives and close friends to the project, who collectively invested a total of 250,000 euros. The new scheme worked perfectly.
You've invested $10,000 in this, and you're going to lose it.
And I'm happy with that. I made a decision.
You've been deceived.
To enhance her image, Ruja also started writing articles in influential magazines. She bought an advertisement in Forbes Bulgaria. But at all the conferences, Ignatova positioned it as if Forbes had interviewed her, which was not true. Ruja also focused on countries with low financial literacy, and it was a success. In India, farmers sold their land to buy educational packages. Millions of dollars came from China, from workers who believed in quick profits. In Africa and South America, OneCoin was actively promoted through various motivational speakers. It was easy to manipulate people because most people did not understand all the complex principles of real cryptocurrency. But almost everyone heard how people became millionaires because they had once bought Bitcoin for a low price. Thus, in 3 years, Ruja was able to form a community of fans around OneCoin that reached several million people. And again, Ruja had no plans to stop. In July 2016, the Cryptoqueen hosted a large-scale OneCoin conference in London at the Wembley Arena, which can accommodate 12,500 people. The arena was almost completely filled.
I've been called a lot of things. And probably the best thing that the press called me was OneCoin, who is supposed to be the Bitcoin killer. Well, I must say I like it. I want us to remember what this network is about. This network was created to become and to fuel the growth of OneCoin, which I strongly believe will be the #1 cryptocurrency worldwide.
During the event, she addressed the audience with words that evoked emotions. "We are changing the world together," or "Don't give banks a chance to keep you dependent." She demonstrated her wealth as proof of the project's success, while promising that investors could also achieve such a life. The event gained so much publicity that competitors and crypto experts could no longer stand aside, and financial regulators around the world had too many questions for Ruja. Dozens of articles began to rapidly appear online, proving that OneCoin was a fraudulent scheme and had nothing to do with cryptocurrency. Norwegian blockchain expert Bjorn Belke publicly stated that OneCoin had no real blockchain on which the cryptocurrency is built. It is just a server where people send their money without the ability to withdraw it or sell coins. Experts massively emphasized that this was a classic pyramid scheme, and eventually, people started to listen. However, the Cryptoqueen was not going to back down. She publicly ridiculed and refuted all the critics' statements, saying that they were just hate and ways for envious competitors to get rid of her. As a result, there were millions of people who blindly continued to believe Ruja and invested all of their money in OneCoin.
And when you have a digital product that you cannot touch, like an education package, of course people are more skeptical. So I respect everybody who has questions or who criticize or just wants to talk to us, but what I do not like is when people do not do their homework and do not check what is going on.
Although the statements by critics and financial regulators had little effect on Ignatova's popularity, it eventually led to international investigations. Bulgaria, Germany, the United Kingdom, and the United States began to scrutinize Dr. Ruja's activities. Some countries gradually began to close OneCoin offices. In September 2017, the unexpected happened. Dr. Ignatova disappears. She does not show up at a scheduled event in Lisbon. She is last seen in Greece, from which she takes a private jet to an unknown destination. Konstantin Ignatov, Ruja's brother, who had previously been her bodyguard and secretary, takes over the management of OneCoin. The company continues to stay afloat and even gets new investors. People are promised that their own exchange will appear soon, where everyone will be able to sell their OneCoins for fabulous returns. And Ruja's disappearance was explained by the fact that she was now hiding from the envious haters who had threatened her life. People were assured that everything would soon get better and that Ruja would appear. Unfortunately, this was not true. A year later, international investigations revealed the extent of the fraud and arrested Ruja's brother in Los Angeles and her main business partner in Thailand. During interrogations, they pleaded guilty to the fraud and agreed to cooperate with the investigation. They admitted that it was a classic Ponzi scheme.
Ignatova founded and ran one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history, peddling a fake cryptocurrency called OneCoin and raking in billions of dollars from her victims.
Investors found that during the company's existence, since 2014, Ruja Ignatova had collected about $15 billion from 190 countries. Part of the money was kept in offshore accounts, and another part was used for the founder's luxurious lifestyle, including yachts, mansions, and jewelry. Ignatova's brother admitted that Ruja had thought of everything well from the very beginning and made a perfect plan. 1. She wanted to capitalize on the growing popularity of Bitcoin, so she said she had created a new coin that would be 100 times more powerful. This aroused the interest of the audience. 2. Ruja understood that she needed popularity and more publicity, so she organized luxury conferences and showed her luxurious lifestyle. She said that soon all investors would reach the same level. 3. She needed to raise more funds, so she launched a community where she paid minimal interest for each new member, but in return received thousands of times more from them. 4. And most importantly, she had a well-thought-out exit strategy from the very beginning. According to her brother, Ruja was waiting for the moment when she could collect the maximum amount of money and then disappear. The only question left is whether Dr. Ruja will ever be found. In 2022, she was added to the FBI's list of the world's 10 most wanted people. As of today, there are several main hypotheses about her whereabouts. Some sources suggest that Ruja is using false documents and is hiding under the protection of criminal organizations in certain countries where officials are easily bribed and where there is little to no cooperation with international law enforcement agencies. A second popular theory suggests that Ignatova lives in a country that does not have an extradition treaty with the US or the EU. Her vast financial resources allow her to lead a hidden life. Examples of such countries include UAE or some island states. According to another theory, it is believed that the Cryptoqueen could radically change her appearance with the help of plastic surgery. This allows her to live as a completely different person. In addition, there is speculation that she may use her new identity to travel between several countries. Although her whereabouts remain a mystery, investigations are ongoing, and the FBI, Europol, and the world's best detectives are competing to be the first to find the Cryptoqueen. You can watch more interesting videos about financial scams and other related topics on my channel. Thank you for watching.